Oh, thank you. Well, this weekend you have the chance to join a walk for a very important cause.
Mark Charter has you covered on the Walk to Defeat ALS happening at Vilas Park. The Walk to Defeat ALS is coming up this weekend, and there's a Madison woman leading the charge to raise some awareness about the disease. Here to talk more about her incredible feat is Claire Schulz-Bergman and Annie Maloney, the coordinator of that walk. Ladies, glad you're with us.
Thanks for having us.
Claire, why don't we begin with you? Obviously, this event is hitting close to home to you. Tell us when you were diagnosed with ALS and how has it changed your life?
So I was diagnosed with ALS in November of 2022, and it's changed my life in that I have had to learn how to be left-handed instead of right-handed. I'm a right-handed person. So the ALS is mostly affecting my arms at this point. I think the biggest way that it has affected my life is that it has caused me to remember that life is a terminal condition, and I am looking at my life being shorter than I thought it was going to be. So I am really appreciating what I have now, the life that I have and the things that I can do still.
And you know, Claire, obviously support here is a big deal when it comes to ALS. Talk to us about how your family, your friends, how have they supported you through this journey?
They have been very supportive, just in that they've supported everything that I've wanted to do since I've had this diagnosis, or since I was given this diagnosis. The first thing was doing a bike ride to raise money for the ALS Association, for research into a cure and into better treatments. And they have been there with me the entire way. They also just help me in my daily things that I need help with, as far as lifting and using my arms in different ways.
You mentioned the bike ride. Why don't you tell us more about that, how far you went, how much you were able to raise, so on and so forth?
Yeah. So we rode from Madison to Minneapolis. I'm from Minneapolis originally. So we raised, the total distance was 380 miles, and we raised just over $40,000. And we started out with about 13 riders, and we had 5 who did the whole ride, and then few came in and out throughout the ride.
It's really incredible. Annie, why don't we start with you now? Talk to us about the walk. You know, we mentioned it's coming up this weekend. When, where is it? Give us the details on that.
Yeah, so the walk is this Saturday, October 21st. It's at Vilas Park at the Vilas Park Shelter. And the walk itself, it's a fundraiser. It raises funds and awareness for ALS and the programs and services that we offer. But it's also a celebration. It's a chance for the community to come together and honor and remember their loved ones affected by ALS.
And you know, Annie, when it comes to events like these, people are obviously usually curious about where their money goes. Talk to us about where it specifically goes. Where can they look to see that happen?
Yeah, absolutely. So like Claire said, one of our main things is finding a cure, finding treatments. We fund global research, and then we do nationwide advocacy and local care. So we have those 3 tiers, and then here in Wisconsin, those programs and services are mainly where you would see that money helping people living with ALS.
And talk to us about how people can register.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a website, walktodefeatals.org. You can go on and find the Madison Walk, and then it's all an online process. And then you can also just join us on Walk Day, and we'll be able to help you register there.
Okay, good details to know. Annie, thank you. And Claire, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you both.